Tough to put a bow on 9 years of experience at MIT. I can say in terms of people in place, it doesn't get much better. I happened to come into the program at a point where Coach Anderson had it going pretty good, so I was fortunate in that regard. Had put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the program for almost a couple of decades by the time I had gotten here. And so I came at a point where the program was going to a lot of NCAA tournaments and competing for NUMAC championships, and 6 of them in 10 years. So that has been an incredible experience. I think the mentorship from Coach Anderson, I had been coaching for about 15, 16 years at high school and youth levels, and it was my first exposure to NCAA Division III basketball, and I got a chance to get mentored by Larry to really learn the game, how to put together practices, work with athletes, learn recruiting, and attention to detail each day. The workload going from high school to college, you go from 40 practices in a season to maybe 100, 110 if you go into the postseason, and then 30, hopefully more than 30 games if you make a deep run. So that was an adjustment. But overall, I've spent the last few weeks, I've had a little bit of a chance to reflect, and the thing I'll probably miss most is a department and a senior administration that has got it going at a really, really high level. And I've had a chance to be a part of that and see what excellence looks like up front, to be mentored day to day by a Hall of Fame coach in New England. And the players always astound me. Beyond just the basketball, the stuff that they're into. Being on the buses, the bus trips, and listening to some of the stuff that they're talking about, be it day trading, or they're in beta phase with a startup that they're doing, and the kind of genius that they have. There are times where I'm the dumbest guy in the room there, and it's fun to be a fly on the wall for that league. I'm a mental performance coach for the Toronto Blue Jays, so I'm working with that organization at multiple levels. So they have 7 farm teams and then the major league team. So I'll be working with affiliates in New Hampshire, the Fisher Cats, in Lansing, Michigan, the Lugnuts, and I'll also be working in Dunedin, Florida, which has a rehab facility where the major league and minor league players will come down and they get all manner of support from different people within the organization. So those will be the 3 primary spots. And that could range from doing one-on-one consulting with individual athletes at various levels of the organization, but also working with coaches and also at a staff level, and doing workshops and really trying to help a lot of the athletes achieve their dream of being in the major leagues. Yeah, maybe we'll spread it around. It's hard to cherry pick just one and give a bias, because there's so many good ones, and they can go from small informal things of just being in the locker room chatting with players, and some of the laughs there, to some of the larger programmatic achievements that we've had, being at a Final Four and Elite Eight, and being able to be part of that. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think the road trips during the NCAA tournament are a chance for us to sort of get out there and spend some time, be at a hotel. Every one of those NCAA tournament trips, maybe with the exception of some of the 15-hour drives just at the threshold of 500 miles, the allotment at 498, I'm not going to name which one that was, but they've all been incredible experiences. And it's a chance to travel with the medical staff, SID in some cases, and you get to see all the people that make the program go. As a coach, as an assistant or associate coach, a lot of times I'm on the sideline, and there are so many things that go into making that experience happen before the guys dribble a basketball. And when we go on the road, all those other stakeholders are involved, and you get a chance to watch many movies on the bus, and hang out and spend time with them. That's probably my most memorable, and it feels the most family-like and community-oriented.